Welcome to IBP lesson. This is our first lesson, internet-based programming. And this is one of the challenging unit in module 3. That's why we want us to revise together so that as you approach the exam, you'll be ready for it. So HTML, in this case, IBP, internet-based programming, will be using HTML language and also will be using JavaScript. As we continue, we will revise the two languages, and I'll show you how to create web pages by integrating JavaScript within HTML. So HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and this language is used to design web pages. So HTML is like a combination of hypertext and the markup languages. When we refer to hypertext, this will define the links between the web pages. And the markup will also define the text document within the tags that will come up with a structure. We'll see the structure of the web page as we proceed. So these HTML tags on the language that will involve has a human readable format. You'll see. So these tags will be manipulated, and the moment you write your source code, the browser will interpret and display the content. So the HTML tags are predefined. They tell the browser about the content to be displayed so that the browser can interpret and display properly. So any tag that will open, you'll have to close it. If you won't close, it applies that the effect will still proceed until the end of that page. So it's good anytime you're using any tag to create HTML files, you make sure you close it. Then the structure of HTML. So let me share the screen. You see the structure of the HTML. So that is the structure. We start with HTML. So that tag will indicate the web page is written in HTML. From there, we'll have the head tag. Within the head tag, you'll have the title. The title will contain the page, your page title, then close the head. After you close the head, we'll now start the body tag. The body tag, this is where you'll have all the content that you wanted to be displayed within your page. So, but assuming you want to include CSS, those tags, you'll have them within the head before you close. Then the body tag, this is where you'll have the content of your page. Still, within the head section, you'll have the information about your web. So after you're done, at the end, you'll have to close the HTML tag. Then it's good we note the attribute. You may have a tag, and an attribute just adds more content to your tag. For example, you may have the body tag. The attribute there will be BG color, the background color of your body. We have body, a BG color red. So in that case, a body is a tag, BG color is an attribute. So some files will have doc type. They have HTML. So it's good you know that this tag will tell the HTML version, the one that you're using within your page. Then CSS, we have said you'll have to include them within the head section. Any file that you'll create, ensure you save it using .html or HTML file, .html, those extensions, so that your file will be interpreted by the browser for you to see the content. For example, you can see the source code that is there. A doc type HTML, style H1. H1 there meaning head 1. That one is a tag, or at times we can call it, that one is a selector, property and value. This one is a selector, this one is a property, the color, and the value is there. Same case, selector, our selector there is H1, Our property font size and our value, there we have 46 pixels. Same case down there, we have P being our selector. Our property, we have font size, margin top, margin left. Those are our properties. And our value, we have 17 pixels, 25 pixels, and 15 pixels. The key features of HTML: one, it is easy to use and understand, also to learn. It's a platform independent. You can learn it on any platform. You can easily add videos, audios, and images. You can also add text, and it's also a markup language. Why is it important to learn HTML? Very easy to implement. You'll use it to create websites, and also it will boost your career. Maybe in the future you want to be a web developer, and also in developing fundamental about web programming. Advantages: you'll use it to come up with websites. It is supported by all browsers. That's why we have said it is platform independent. You can still integrate it within the other languages like CSS and JavaScript. The main disadvantages, we have three. Security features, at times they are not good. And also the large amount of code. You'll have to write a large amount of code for you just to display a simple web page. And also HTML is used to create static web pages, but not for dynamic, like other languages that are in place. So let's go back to our source code here. I explain the source code. Doc type HTML, then you'll have the head tag, title. This one we have called it demo. Style, that one is part of CSS. So you want to have CSS files, start with style. Then you'll have your selector, your property, and the value, as we had mentioned before. You close your head, your style tag, and the head tag. Then the body section. The body section, we have H1. Now this one will get the properties that you had set up there using CSS. H1, P1. This is paragraph. Same case that is here. So this says this sentence or that statement, as it will be displayed on your web page, it will have this effect. The font size will be 17 pixels, margin top 25, margin left will be 15. We have the paragraph tag, the heading tags ranging from H1 to H6. And then you close your body tag and the HTML tag. So as we continue, we will encounter these tags. We'll be using them. We'll be creating pages with you. So the key concept for today, just for you to know the HTML structure. That's the structure that we'll adopt as we continue. That's the structure that exists. In HTML source file, you have to start with HTML, you terminate with HTML at the end. So note where head tag is supposed to be, title, and the body tag, where the content of the body are placed. Then I'll say this file, you have to save it as .html or .htm. That is a must, so that the browser will interpret your files and display the intended information on a web browser. So that's a brief introduction for today. So I want us to check on that. I've shared this content with you. Still, I'll share this video and the audio of the same. In case you'll have any question after this, just get in touch with me and I will assist you on that. So thank you.